Good afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source only here at Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says Philippines-Japan ties remain strong, with both nations deepening cooperation on economic growth, investment, and tourism during his state visit to Japan. The Philippine National Police vows to file an airtight case against individuals accused of helping Senator Ronald De La Rosa evade arrest linked to an ICC warrant investigation. The DENR has suspended tree-cutting operations along Quirino Avenue to allow further review of the controversial SALEX project amid public protests. The Supreme Court has upheld the conviction of Natalie Caluducan for large-scale illegal recruitment tied to fake jobs in Canada, sentencing her to life imprisonment. The International Criminal Court has set November 30 as the start of former President Rodrigo Duterte's Crimes Against Humanity trial over his anti-drug campaign. Vitro Incorporated and BBIX Philippines Incorporated established direct peering connection to improve internet traffic flow and support rising demand for local digital services. Leve surprises her fans with the surprise appearance of P-pop girl group BINI on her concert. Filipina tennis star Alex Ayala makes it to Forbes 30 under 30 list. Today is May 28, Thursday, and I'm Chynna Basillaje bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. reaffirmed the strong ties between the Philippines and Japan during his state visit on Wednesday, describing Japan as a key partner in both development and transformation. Marcos said Japan's contribution have helped strengthen Philippine systems and expand economic growth across generations. He also stressed the government's commitment to improving the economy and creating an environment where investments can grow and succeed. The president added that tourism not only boosts the economy but also promotes stability, security, and safety in the country.
7 decades, Japan has stood with the Philippines not only as a partner in development, but as a partner in actual transformation. And today, that partnership has grown stronger than ever. So as we look ahead, let this be our shared message to the world, that Japan and the Philippines are not only partners in history, we are partners in the future.
The Philippine National Police has ordered investigators to build an airtight case against individuals allegedly involved in helping Senator Ronald De La Rosa evade arrest linked to an international criminal court warrant. PNP Chief General Jose Melencio Nartates Jr. said investigators found signs of a coordinated operation during the May 14 incident at the Senate. Authorities are now tracing drivers, security escorts, and backup vehicles allegedly involved in helping De La Rosa escape. Meanwhile, police also confirmed the revocation of De La Rosa's firearm licenses and registrations, which was formally served on May 27. Meanwhile, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources has suspended tree-cutting operations along Quirino Avenue amid protests over the SALEX project. The suspension will allow further review of the Southern Access Link Expressway project, a partnership between the San Miguel Corporation and the Department of Transportation aimed at easing traffic congestion in Metro Manila. The Quirino Avenue section will connect Skyway Stage 3 to Rojas Boulevard through the 4 elevated lanes. DENR Secretary Juan Miguel Cuna acknowledged public concerns, saying the agency carefully studied the project and continues to coordinate with local government units and project proponents. And the Supreme Court has affirmed the conviction of Natalie Caluducan for large-scale illegal recruitment involving fake jobs in Canada. The High Court ruled that Kaludukan illegally recruited victims for supposed worm picker jobs despite lacking authority to deploy workers abroad. She was sentenced to life imprisonment and ordered to pay a 5 million pesos fine along with reimbursement to the victims. The Department of Migrant Workers urged the public to transact only with licensed recruitment agencies and verify overseas job offers before making payments. The International Criminal Court has scheduled the start of former President Rodrigo Duterte's Crimes Against Humanity trial on November 30. The decision came after discussions on Duterte's health and readiness to stand trial, with the defense requesting additional medical assessments. Lawyers representing drug war victims opposed delaying the proceedings until next year, saying the timeline should not go beyond November. ICC prosecutors may present up to 70 witnesses during the trial, which will focus on Duterte's anti-drug campaign. And Vitro Incorporated and BBIX Philippines Incorporated have established a direct peering connection between the BBIX network and the Vitro Internet Exchange to improve internet traffic flow and support rising demand for local digital services. In a statement on Wednesday, the Pangilinan-led firm said the partnership would enable more efficient traffic routing, reduce latency, and improve access to online content, cloud services, and digital platforms. As part of the tie-up, the companies deployed an initial 100G network-to-network interconnection at Vitro Makati 2 with plans to scale capacity aligned with traffic growth. And Philippine shares closed lower with the benchmark PSEI falling 98.70 points or 1.66% to 5,864.54, while the broader all-shares index declined 46.6 points or 1.37% to 3,307.88. All sectoral indices ended in negative territory, led by holding firms in mining and oil, which both dropped 2.66%. Services declined 1.41%, followed by financials at 1.34%, industrials at 0.94%, and property at 0.88%. And Leve surprises her fans on her second night's concert for the A Matter of Time tour when she calls the 8-member of P-pop group BINI on stage. The girl group performed Leve's hit from the start as a surprise for fans. The tour marked sold out for its 3-day show in Manila, with Leve saying "Mahal kita" on stage. And in sports, rising tennis star Alex Ayala is among the Filipinos included in the Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia 2026 list. The list by Forbes magazine recognizes exceptional individuals under the age of 30 in different industries in Asia and Oceania. Ayala makes it to the front and center of its entertainment and sports category, noting her achievements in the industry. And Katribo, did you know today is Philippine Flag Day? On May 28, 1898, former President Emilio Aguinaldo brought out the Philippine flag, unfurled and hoisted it with the crowd's tremendous cheers in acknowledgement of the Filipino Revolutionary Army's first victory against the Spaniards. And sa wakas may nanalo na. A trend going viral around social media, especially TikTok, is being adored by Filipinos. Some videos are wholesome while others go for a comedic vibe. A TikTok user did the latter when she showed a video of the Korean actor Cha Eun-woo and said her boyfriend looks the same as him. Let's watch this. That's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, I'm Chynna Basillaje, and this has been Tribune News on Q.